which is how do you give the right perspective of technologies to the last mile is critical. I think over the last post-COVID years, because of hybrid workplaces as well, we are seeing lack of people-to-people connect. Generally, when a new technology disruption comes in, you have 5-10% of innovators or early adopters within the organization which pick them up. But because of lack of engagement in general, the propagation of knowledge across the organization has weakened. The overall adoption of new technology is done as a top-down process, which means that the people on the ground do not have the clear perspective of why they're using it and what it really does. One aspect there is simplicity that needs to be embraced. The reason is, and simplicity does not really mean about interfaces to the technology. It also means how the technology is going to work. I'll give you a small example. See, if you look at adoption in general of technology and look around, UPI is an example where you see mass adoption. And one of the clear reasons there is the simplicity. Simplicity is not just of the interface, you go and click and transfer, but also what happens after the transaction happens. The money comes from one account, goes into other account. If the transaction fails, this doesn't happen. It's instantaneous and it's simple to understand. I think simple to understand part is missing in the whole process.
No, it's interesting you brought up, that's the classic example. UPI is a classic example because if you take a look at it, the pre-UPI era, whenever it comes to adoption of technology, people who really don't use technology get sticky about two things, right? One is money, of course. And if I need to adopt a technology where my money is going to go, what happens if it fails? What happens when I get my money back? So all these are questions which I'm sure arose at that point of time when the UPI technology came. But today, if you take a look at it, I mean, there's nobody in this, at least in our country, who doesn't use UPI. Right? And that's exactly the point. So if I need to break out here, so you were say something. So if I need to break down into, the understanding of people here, when we're talking about digital, when we're talking about how do we drive people experience or employee experience through digital, especially when technology is evolving like AI. If I need to summarize what I've heard till now, the way I would summarize it is A, identify the groups which you would want to impact first. B, identify the simplest elements which would, actually add value to them. C, take a core group which could be, change agents within the organization and implement it one step at a time. And D, don't try to boil the ocean at one go. So is this the way you think I could summarize whatever I...
Yeah,